All right, so as many of you know, yesterday was a pretty crazy day. There was a lot of people doing April Fools, including the entire staff team for Fish. In the mix of all of this, there was something that was shared with the community that a lot of people really didn't take too serious, but I want to go ahead and point out that it very much is real. You probably saw from the title and thumbnail of this video, but yes, animal fish are coming to the game, and it's more than likely going to be this weekend. Now, technically speaking, you guys have only seen one of them, but I'm going to be showing you guys two additional animal fishes that will be coming this weekend. Things are getting just, a little bit crazy over here in the fish scene, but honestly, at this point, nothing surprises me. And completely off topic, but I see a pink square in the middle of the water. Does that mean that there's a sea leviathan? Okay, never mind. Apparently it's just two random pink squares that are here. I have no idea why I've never noticed them. Either way, let's focus up again on the topic at hand here. So as per usual, here we are in the official Fish Discord server, specifically in the leaks channel. As you can see here, yesterday at 5:48 p.m., Noah posted and said, "What the panda fish?" with this image right here, which is very, very clearly an orca with a panda head on it. Now, of course, the biggest problem here was that this was posted during April Fools. It was already a crazy and hectic day, so a lot of people just sort of brushed this off. Nobody really took it too serious. Now, as you guys know, we also have ourselves a Fish content creator server where all of our partnered content creators get sometimes early leaks at a bunch of different stuff, and either myself or Noah will post inside of this channel, so that way these guys have exclusive leaks that they can share with all of you. And well, if you notice here, Noah, a couple of hours later, 8:48 p.m., he posted this bunny crab. First of all, I just want to say it looks absolutely ridiculous. I thought that the panda orca looked ridiculous, but this actually looks even more ridiculous. But what if I told you that it actually gets worse than this? Because for some reason, it does. Literally 3 hours and 10 minutes later, he posted this capybara goldfish looking thing. So yes, at this point, it is not just the one fish. Instead, it is quite literally a plethora of them. And the reason that I say that is because technically, I may have seen a couple of other ones, but I can't exactly show you guys them. The point is that if this isn't real, which it 100% is, they have gone through great lengths of making quite the number of these fish. Now, the question is this any more ridiculous than anything that's going on in the game right now? Do you guys want to see animal fish? Honestly, at this point, I don't really even care. In my case, I'm pretty much looking forward to them just because, well, for starters, it's content. And two, because, oh my God, there is a sea leviathan. Bro, why is that thing actually monstrous? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that is actually terrifying. I'm using the Uber rod to catch it. Okay, wow, that actually took forever, dude. Negative 90% on this bad boy. I feel like it should not have taken that long, but it is what it is. The point is that we got him. Oh, what? Yo, I got the leviathan while at the same time getting a nuke. What? That is such an unfortunate situation. What in the world? Dude, out of all the hours playtime that I have, I've never caught a nuke. That is the first nuke I have ever caught. Could you imagine if I was like a regular player? What an unfortunate situation that would be. I literally would have rage quit. The rarest item in the entire game spawns in, a 1 in 50,000 chance, and I lose it because I'm stuck in a cutscene of a sea leviathan. So glad I recorded that. Nobody would have ever believed it. Either way, man, back to what we were talking about. As I was saying before, nothing really surprises me at this point. In case you aren't aware, if we head on over here to the Isles of New Beginnings, I mentioned this very, very briefly in my video yesterday, but there is sort of little talks here and there between all the NPCs here about basically something going on in the sky. If we talk to Castaway Kev here, he says, "I've seen it, the place above, bright, quiet, not meant for feet." Then you say, "The place above?" He says, "I floated too far, light turned strange, then I fell, been here ever since." Stranded? Maybe, but stuck? Nah. I've got driftwood, guts, and half a plan. A plan for what? Gonna build a future and a rod, maybe one strong enough to reach back up. Also, off topic, I'm also sort of stuck in like this damage animation. So like the corners of my screen are red, which is odd. I've never seen this bug. But yeah, there's also mentions of like flying fishes, and it's just kind of crazy. There's a lot of talk about this. And I mean, if you really take a look at this island, for example, there's a boat that's stuck on this spike over here, which makes no sense whatsoever. But obviously, the biggest giveaway is going to be on the front page of the game. I showed this yesterday in my video very briefly, but if you notice right here, there is now a brand new event for the next major update. As of right now, it is slated for April 26th at 8 a.m. as per usual. If we click on this, there is currently 165.8 thousand people interested, and the title of this event is The Journey Up. It says, are the stories true? Which is basically the stories that all the NPCs are talking about. Unfortunately, we don't have an actual description for it, which usually gives us like full details. This stuff usually comes a little bit later on, maybe like 2-3 weeks before the actual update drops. I've already seen a few people say this is sort of like a reference to like One Piece, for example. Can't say that I've actually made it that far into One Piece to know about the flying island where you fish at, but from the tiny bit of research that I've done, it's like the Fishman Island arc or something like that. I don't know. Somebody will correct me in the comments that actually has seen that far ahead. Either way, man, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the flying island, what you guys think about the animal fishes, which is by far the craziest thing out of everything that we've talked about. As per usual, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We do daily fish content here. Thank you guys for being, good sports about yesterday. I know that some of you really wanted the Hubert rod. Who knows, man? Maybe the devs will be planning something in the future with it. Hope all of you had a great April Fool's and, didn't have too much of a hard day. I do want to go ahead and say again, thank you so much to every single one of you that have bought my 400K shirt. I appreciate it so much. I will more than likely have it pinned at the very top of the comments for this video as well, because I have seen some of you asking me for the link. And of course, as my little traditional sellout moment that I actually haven't done in a couple of days, if you are buying Robux or Roblox Premium, make sure to use StarCode Carbon. It forces Roblox to go ahead and pay me in cold hard cash, and I like it when Roblox pays me. With that being said, man, as soon as we get any more information on these animal fishes, I will bring you guys a video. But for right now, that's going to do it for this one. Like always, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.